Now I've got two tables up here. I've got a $20 sit and go on the right, and I've got a $50 on the left here. Um, what happens is I've just basically taken what I could at any given point in time. It was late at night here, which is early morning in the US, so I actually had a fair bit of trouble getting action. Um, the table on the right, we've been going for around about 21 hands. We're in the 1530 level. I do have a little bit of a chip advantage there on the right, but so far the match has been relatively straightforward. He's been relatively passive. He hasn't really been raising his button all that much. He's been limping more so, but he has been flatting us a lot when he's out of position. Okay, so he's been flatting a lot from the big blind, and we've been playing some. I've formed a c-bet dynamic. If you can see just here, my my VPRP, my pre-flop raise is relatively normal, and it is actually the same. So every hand I've played, I have raised. Um, my aggression factor is 7 at this point in time, so I have been aggressive, and basically across multiple streets as well. There's no real big hands to note thus far, and I have been 3-betting him 50% of the time that I've had the opportunity to. Okay. On the other side, he's only 3-bet me once. But as you can see from his stats, he has been flooding a fair bit and hasn't been raising all that much. Okay. What I've got here on the left here at the moment is the push-fold chart. What we've got here is a Nash equilibrium chart. Now, I'm going to bring this up a little bit later throughout the matches when we do get to the push-fold stage. But I just want to explain it to you very briefly. As I said, next week we're going to go over push-fold strategies and the maths behind them in a lot more detail. But for today, I just want you guys to have a look at this. There's two separate charts here, which we're going to see the next one in a moment as well. This is as the pusher, so the one actually putting the chips in. What this represents here is if we match up our hands, so let's say we have Jack 10 suited, okay? So we've got the Jack, the 10. The green area is the suited cards, and the funny colored, cream colored, I'm not sure exactly how to describe that color, is the offsuit part. Obviously down the middle here are all your pocket pairs. What these numbers represent here is the amount of big blinds of the effective stack that you can be pushing with a certain hand. Okay, so if we say we go 6-7 offsuit, okay, so 7-6 offsuit, if the blinds are 10.7 big blinds effective or less, then it's going to be a profitable push. Okay, so that's how we're going to read it. Obviously, let's say Jack 5 suited, so we'll go to our Jack and our 5 suited. 14.7 big blinds effective, we can be shoving that hand profitably.